Hello, my name is Caleb Heim, and I am presenting my final donation report for Marketing 321's Scout Sales Expedition. So, what I'll cover today is my donation summary, the activity and effort overview, what worked, what did not work, and adjustments I made, as well as my personal growth reflection. So, let's get into it. Starting off with my donation summary, I was able to raise the full $500 needed for the class. I had a total of seven donors, so those were seven people who I finished out the entire exchange from cold calling all the way up to conversation and closing. And then, so the activity and effect overview, I sent over 20 emails, made 10 cold calls, and completed seven follow-ups. If a connection was made, I immediately scheduled a follow-up call. So if somebody responded to one of my emails, I instantly sent them a message trying to get what time we could meet, where we could meet, if they wanted to meet in person. It was primarily over phone calls. Just established I only needed 15 minutes of their time for said call, and that's pretty much everything as far as activity and effect goes. Um, so what worked for me, I had a catchy hook, a call to action, cold calling for more of a connection. I found more success in just straight up cold calling over emailing, just because I was able to form a much deeper connection right off the bat with many of my prospects. And I would preface conversations by informing prospects I'm a student. Because if I inform them of me being a student, it already kind of created a layer of trust, and they were more willing to see what I had to say because they didn't realize I was trying to sell somebody something for malicious intent or just for the sake of money. They understood that it was a learning experience for me. Moving on though to what did not work and adjustments I made. 90% of the time, cold emailing was, I would say, unsuccessful. It wasn't really enough. I had a lot of people who didn't get back to me on emailing. So I switched it up a little bit and just threw out emailing and altogether and mainly only did cold calling, which I saw a lot greater in results. I also did switch my cold calling script to increase engagement. I didn't begin conversations with a story. I went straight to the point. So I changed to a more conversational approach, meaning I started by trying to genuinely get to know my prospects before I started selling them on the idea of the Scout sales expedition. Um, and then if anything I could do differently, I would initially change the email approach I had. So professional growth and reflection. My mindset around sales has changed to a more customer driven mindset. I care about making the prospects happier than just fulfilling the quota. So for me, this semester was that $500 quota. Um, Initially, I thought, okay, all I have to do is reach the $500 quota. I don't really care about prospects, but I have learned to genuinely care about the people I talk to. So I could be more genuine with myself and with them, which I think will be a permanent skill moving on from college into my future career. I learned I am more confident in sales than I thought I would be. I came into this project thinking, oh, I'm gonna be heeing and hawing the whole way around it. I'm not gonna be doing a good job. I will be stuttering and stammering a lot. And I actually really impressed myself on what I can accomplish when I put my mind to it under the umbrella of sales. So I would say this experience does prepare me for future sales roles by trial and error in a low risk environment. It's university. This isn't my career. I still have support from my family and a separate job outside of sales that is providing for me. So I'm not entirely reliant on commission to make ends meet. That really helped take a lot of pressure off of my shoulders. So I would say that me being able to dip my toe into the world of sales in this low risk environment was a very, very useful tool for me and my future career. And so that is everything I have for my slideshow presentation. I hope you enjoy and thank you for this opportunity. It means a lot.